Breaking now into the First Alert 6 newsroom. These are photos of the shooter you're seeing for the first time, identified by police as Juan Melgar Ayala, 28. He is from El Salvador, a convicted felon, not a legal U.S. resident. Investigators tell me that they are not sure how he was able to get a gun. Family members have reported he suffered from mental health issues. And we also learned that it started a couple hours earlier at Phil's Foodway in North Omaha. Investigators don't believe there's a motive, that it was just random. The guy was getting milk and eggs, trying to get a shopping cart, and ends up getting shot. He will, we're told, survive.
Right now, we've also learned a little bit more about the situation that happened in the bathroom here. What they're saying is that when they made it into the bathroom, they tried to get the suspect here, Mr. Melgar Ayala, to come out of the bathroom. They called his name with verbal commands, asking him to come out. Body-worn camera footage, I believe these are still photos from the officer's body camera, shows that the suspect came out of the stall and then immediately started firing shots at the officers that were in the entryway of the bathroom. And that's when the officers returned fire and then retreated. That's when they got that bystander, just a civilian that was in the bathroom at the time, out safely. And then the suspect came into the KCs, and then they immediately started QT, and started firing again at the officers. We also learned, Brian, and we're going to get some of the officers' photos for you here a little bit later on in the show, that more officers than initially thought were struck by gunfire. Right.
Actually, 3 were hit by gunfire and 1 shrapnel. So we have, we're just getting this in. We're reading it kind of for the first time. Sergeant Emilio Luna, been with the gang unit. He's with the OPD for 11 years. He was struck in the foot. Detective Brock Rango, he was hit by a grazing gunshot to the leg. Detective Jordan Brandt, part of the gang unit for 15 years, was hit in his leg. And then Detective Christopher Brown from the gang unit had shrapnel to his foot. Now, if there's one thing in common here, foot, leg, foot, they had the big shields. So that was protecting their core. And so the bullets were able to see there. You can see one of the shields that they have. Your legs are exposed, but it's also a way to at least survive any of that gunfire. Again, we'll put this together in more succinct ways coming up in our later broadcasts.